a little love to Still Nation.
Hey guys,
Zack says shout out.
Love this channel.
To Still Nation.
Stay tuned.
Wake up in the morning, eyes crusty, heavy yawning. My phone keep going off, so I shut off the alarm and then head into the kitchen to get the coffee brewing. French roast with French vanilla, my own French revolution. Next movement is to tune into Coffee Talk with Sil. My girl is toss a yap if I tell her she needs to chill. I hear enough of the yapping from all of these goofy shills. Plus I'm trying to be informed of whatever's the latest deal, for real.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to the sylabdul podcast. I am sylabdul. We need to talk about this Netflix success. What is successful? What is make believe? It's all real when it comes to Rebel Moon and Zack Snyder, and that's what we're going to talk about today. And really, shame on these anonymous voices on social media. Shame on these Warner Brothers shields. Shame on those who's on social media trying to misinform you and all of us about the obvious success of Rebel Moon. It's so blinding. People already on Twitter, people was like, oh, no, this can't be that successful. Look at this movie. I'm about to show you proof. The investment that Netflix just put in Rebel Moon will actually be probably the biggest profiter, on their platform. This is crazy. And this is information that's been out there. Netflix metrics. People acting like it's box office. We're going to talk about all this, man. We're going to talk about all this. Much love to Silv Nation. Send Havoc in the chat. Music City Soul, Israel, Qatar, Cuban comic fan, Taladia, Charles Austin, Antonio Lopez. What's good? DC Talk. Come on in. We need to talk. We need to talk about this, man. I'm blown away at how successful this film already is. I told y'all it's 2024. We're not going to spend time having circular conversations with anonymous people. I'll just instantly zap people at this point because it's shame on y'all trying to act like this wasn't successful, and they still trying to fight it. So we're gonna show y'all the proof today. The main topic really is just about Zack Snyder, Rebel Moon today, Netflix. Before we get into that, during the weekdays, join the Patreon for bonus content. Weekdays, that is Daily Planet, the latest news on all things CBM Geek. Usually I just pop up over there. Over here, we have a certain topics that we talk about on the YouTube channel. On Daily Planet, we talk about everything. I really have a blast with that. So I definitely appreciate the Patrons. Links in the description. Find your appropriate level of support and strap in during the weekdays. Over here on YouTube, Members Mondays, we got that back rolling after the holidays. That is a members live stream every Monday, relatively. And then there will be uploads for the latest rumors and exclusives. We have a few things to throw out there. We will throw them out there to the members, level 2 and above. Directly support the platform via Stream Elements link, CashApp links in the description. Super chats for the live crew. Super thanks for the replay crew. If you decide to do a super chat, consider using the Stream Elements link. That supports the platform directly, but obviously I appreciate any support that you give to the platform. It has been a wild week covering the pop culture stuff. That's just insane. We're at 4.4K on the channel. Just a reminder to make sure you're still subscribed. I'm anticipating hitting 4.5 next week. And our goal for the end of the month is to cross the 5K mark. If we do hit that milestone, we'll do a nice little thing for the channel. So appreciate, again, just the new subscribers. It's all about engagement, just like Netflix. It's all about engagement. And I definitely appreciate the engagement y'all giving. I'm trying to queue up something here. I see TJ sliding in here. Skywalker the Jedi was good. Let's see. All right. Let's catch up. Mama Bear in the chat was good. Mr. J. Amazing times. Let's see. I'm trying to do something over here and it's not letting me. Okay, here we go. All right, as we mentioned for Members Mondays, that's for members live streams or members only live stream chat. We freeze up. We freezing up. Okay, so I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much because it's freezing up. All right. We're going to stop doing too much. We're trying to gift. Yeah, we're gifting 5 memberships. Let me kill my camera real quick. All right, we got Expedito. And you're receiving level 1 memberships, so you'll be able to join in on Members Mondays for the live streams. Nikolov, welcome. The Creed, welcome. TJ, the membership again. We'll see. We'll see if it holds up. No, that was my fault because I was doing too much on the system. I knew I knew I was going to take a fall when I did that. But so welcome to 5 memberships. Again, that's level 1 memberships. Appreciate y'all. Some of y'all have been supporting this platform. So welcome back. And that's a 1 month membership. We got Neo 7's gifting a membership and sickness. And yet to get the gifted membership, you just have to be active in the chat. So lurkers, they normally don't give that to the lurkers. Nice lurkers, they normally don't give that to y'all. So appreciate. So sickness, welcome as well. Hope to see y'all again for Members Monday. If you missed the live stream, it's archived to members as well. So awesome. And thank you, Marcus, for chiming in with that as well. Let's get to the, we got Mr. J gifting 5 minutes. It's making it rain. Welcome, Jason Galago, Daddy Rich, Dwayne Johnson. That's a good name. Wild Relic. Oh, Wild Relic's a hater. Let's take that membership back from Wild Relic. I don't want him to have it. Ouroboros was good. Jovic got one. Jovic, yeah. You had one before. Awesome. Making it rain. Membership rain going on there. So y'all make sure y'all here Monday. We usually have a good time. I better let's just get right to it. Let's see. Hold on. Let me close this. Oh my goodness. Enough of the pleasantries. Let's get to the information. So there's been a lot of talk about what's successful on Netflix. We've covered this up to this point as far as, top 10. I swear this is going to mess with me the whole stream. As far as top 10 and what's considered successful, people have even tried to fight against Netflix on numbers. Very odd flex right there. But like 3 years ago, it was actually made clear what was successful on Netflix. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Comparing this, comparing this to Rebel Moon's numbers, you'll see undoubtedly the success It is. Yeah, don't put fake scoops in my mouth back then. That's not even funny. Don't do that. I already got enough people pretending, not to understand what I actually say. That's not cool. So what is considered success? In 2021, Scott Stuber said how things have, well, this is the article, saying that things have changed, meaning, Netflix is a different game, the streaming game. Netflix has done more to reshape the way that movies are made, distributed, consumed than perhaps any other single company in the history of film business. Through it all, it has fallen to Stuber to convince A-list movie makers to exchange box office bragging rights for the pleasures of Netflix top 10. Now, again, this was in 2021. It's been made very clear what is successful. The top 10 actually matters. Though, again, the haters will say number one is not number one, right? That's just a weird thing. But definitely, how does the top 10 help Netflix? I mean, yeah, subscribers is one thing, but then also as well, ad revenue. Ad revenue is a big thing. So we got Batdan gifting 5 memberships. Again, level 1, Rogues level members. Much appreciated, Batdan. That was just a terrible joke. That's all. We got Gilly, Rob Billard, JP, Joseph Matthews, Michael Ironside, and Jonathan. Welcome. And hopefully I see y'all members Monday. Good stuff. So Netflix made clear what's successful on their platform. It says here for bigger films, which like the forthcoming movie at that time, Red Notice, had a budget of over $200 million. Stuber says his team wants them to draw an audience of more than 70 million viewers. And we're going to actually stop right there because we're talking about how much money they're spending, how much viewership do they expect. This is the formula right here. It has been out there in the public for about 3 years now. If you're spending over 200 million, you want at least 70 million views. Now, Stuber clarified this, and we'll actually look at that in a moment. He clarified this. They look at that within a 28-day window. In fact, let's go to that. We have a clip here.
That our totality, we value over a month, basically. So we look at 28 days in terms of it. And we can, because we can see where things are opportunistic, we can market towards it. So we can market in the second and third weeks as well. So that's our valuation around those first 28 days in terms of how we green light. So we green light off of X money and how much we're going to spend. And we hope that this many people watch in that 28 days. And that's our success metrics.
I'm going to run that back because, he's talking business. So, we got to make sure people are catching this. And again, the article says it, and we have further, clarification in just a moment. But spending out a certain amount of money, you're expecting a certain amount of views. Let me run this back.
We look at things in our totality, we value over a month, basically. So we look at 28 days in terms of it. And we can, because we can see where things are opportunistic, we can market towards it. So we can market in the second and third weeks as well. So that's our valuation around those first 28 days in terms of how we green light. So we green light off of X money and how much we're going to spend. And we hope that this many people watch in that 28 days. And that's our success metrics.
Okay, so to further clarify what he's saying, we'll make this as clear as possible. As SDO7 says, it actuals. These are the actuals that we're talking about. And let's see. We'll see. We're daring this to act up again, and it is okay. It's okay. As long as my voice coming through, we're good. We're talking business. That's what we're talking about. Appreciate you, Neo Sevens, Marcus, always holding it down. And actually, Marcus threw the assists with this old article that everyone should have been able to, check out this article and know how Netflix does their numbers. So appreciate you, Marcus, again for that assist and the support on the platform here. Now, this captured exactly what Stuber was trying to say. X amount of money, and the article said before again, if you spend $200 million like Red Notice, you're expecting 70 million viewers within that 28-day period. So it's not a lifetime thing, though. I mean, cool, if you hit 70 million lifetime, they're looking literally that first month. Yes, obviously, Red Notice is the number one on record right now, the number one Netflix film of all time, over 230 million views within a 90-day period. I think 91 days is the metric they went by. That's interesting. Now, how am I saying Rebel Moon is more successful than Red Notice franchise? Oh, just wait. Just wait till we put this all together. If you're Rebel Moon, we know they spent 160 million for both parts. So it'll split between two films. In 16 days, roughly, it's already done 70 million views in 6 days or under that 28-day period, right? Under that 28-day period, it's already hit that 70 million views. Now, I don't want people to miss. I want people to miss what we're saying here. That was the parameter for Red Notice, 200 million. I need 70 million views. Obviously, Red Notice did that. Rebel Moon has done that. Let's see, we got Batman gifted more memberships. Let's see, we got Money Train, welcome level 1 members. Jay Ace, Taylor, Leon Ben, and Penny back as a member. Much appreciated, Batman. Appreciate you just being here, Batman, but appreciate the support as well. And if you got a gift or membership from Batman, Marcus, or Mr. J, make sure you give them a thank you and a pat on the back. Beta Shields keep on changing the goalposts for themselves. It's amazing because this is Netflix own goalposts. They told us already top 10 means something. They told us the parameters. If I spend this much money, I need this many views. Rebel Moon is hitting all these markers. So we see the total views. So if Rebel Moon costs about 160 million to make, you got 2 films, you already cleared the 70 million view mark in 16 days. You have part 2 coming out in April under that same budget. Now, marketing could be one thing. We don't have the marketing numbers, but this is streaming. They're not spending as much as box office. And in fact, they front loaded the marketing with this franchise because this is introducing an original IP. That's why you saw them on NFL Fox Sundays. They are introducing you to a new world. So you will be on board for part 2 and the extended cuts. Under that same budget of $166 million, you're actually getting 4 films. I'm going to treat it like 3 different situations. You clear 70 million viewers for part 1. You're going to do it for part 2. Pretty sure everyone's going to be back in April to hit this mark again. And then for the extended cuts this summer, I'm pretty sure they can get 70 million combined, if not separately for the extended cuts in the first 28 days. Now, if you're going to get 70 million views, we'll put it like this. We see week 1, week 2, week 3. I say week 4. I say in week 4, you get about 4 million views. We'll get those numbers next Tuesday. And then probably the 5th week, you get about another million. So we'll just roughly say it'll end up with what? Another 5 to 10 million? We'll say 10. For a 28-day period, 80 million views, I think is great, right? This is just for part 1. Part 2, I think we'll do another 80 million in 28 days. And then the extended cuts, I'll say collectively, that can get you 80 million views in 28 days. I'm pretty sure it can reach those markers. If you add those together, 80 times 3, 80 million times 3, it's 240 million views under that $166 million budget, meaning it would actually be profitable, more profitable than even Red Notice. That's amazing. Let's just say 80, Sin Havoc, because I'm being generous. I'm saying 80 million views within 28 days for part 1, another 80 for part 2, another 80 for combined viewership of the extended cuts this summer. That's over 240 million views under the same budget of 166 million, meaning this is more profitable than the Red Notice franchise. I can almost guarantee, seeing what everyone has talked about part 1, they're going to be back for part 2, and they're all begging for the extended cuts. All under the same budget. This is the most profitable franchise already. That is the point. That is the point. And this formula has been out there. So you have these accounts, the fake Netflix fan accounts saying, I wonder if will they even match Army of the Dead? It's amazing the foolishness that is being, the misinformation that's being spread around. This is overwhelmingly a success for Netflix already. And then you just look into the future, you're going to get this same engagement or better for the next installment and the extended cuts. They spent $200 million for Red Notice. They spent over $400 million to get the rights for Knives Out. I know someone said today, well, Knives Out was more profitable. Obviously, Knives Out wasn't more profitable. They're going to make a profit because they own the rights to those films, and they got another sequel coming. If I make more money, if I invest, 3 people would invest a certain amount of money. One person invests 400 million. Another person invests 200 million. Another person invests 166 million. And you get more return from the 166 million. That's the winner right there. Rebel Moon is already the most successful franchise in Netflix history. Now it will be cemented this summer when everyone tunes in for the extended cuts. This is why I have the thumbnail of Netflix throwing up money. Netflix has about 250 million subscribers worldwide. That may not fluctuate much every few years going forward because they already won the streaming game. The streaming race is over. Among their subscribers, it's not about getting new subscriptions. And someone was saying that on social media, like it's the ignorance. It's about ad revenue, engagement. If I spend 200 million, I need 70 million viewers in 28 days. That is the benchmark that we're going off of. And this is more than exceeded that. Best investment for sure, for sure. The 70 million views for 80 million spent, that's successful. Exactly. Now double that. Then triple it. Madden says Netflix can do the same model for ZSJL 2 and 3, 2 movies filmed back to back with extended cuts for each. Well, you're dealing with licensing though. So that's going to be, now you're talking about Knives Out type money or probably more to license DC. This being an original IP, they betted on Zack Snyder. And obviously the returns are great. For sure, for sure. Now that Netflix sees that Zack Snyder fans are making this profitable for them, this only helps. And the fact that Scott Stuber already said he wants to license DC Snyderverse. The more Zack, the better is what I heard. Now he has the numbers. You spent 400 million plus on Ryan Johnson Knives Out. How much more are you going to spend for Zack Snyder?
Yeah. I got my guy Sky here as well, too.
Appreciate you back, Dan, for your support. This metric, like I said, and this was really just the point of the stream, just to make sure I have this on record with these numbers. 200 million. I need 70 million views. Rebel Moon has already done it. Under that same budget, is going to do it about 2 more times. Amazing. I couldn't believe someone online, it was like, well, Knives Out is more profitable. I couldn't believe. I'm like, you know what? At this point, we're not going to waste conversations. That's just how we're going to do it. We're not going to waste conversations. This man said Knives Out is more profitable. Unreal. It's the main thing I want to get out there, y'all. Any last minute comments or questions, throw it in the chat. Unreal. We know for a fact ZSJL broke the servers specifically in Spain. I had someone on my channel that I think that week their HBO servers broke. We got Batdan gifting another membership. Batdan, appreciate you, man. Very generous of you, John Buku. Welcome to level 1 membership. Be here Monday. Appreciate you, Bat Dan. How you feel about taking the L with Zack? There's so much nonsense out there. So much nonsense. Let's see. ZSJL2 announcement summer. I think right now it's about getting part 2 out, and then the extended cuts. Then I think anytime after that, we're on Scott Stuber watch. For sure. Again, Scott Stuber is the one that has the quote saying he wants more DC Snyderverse. Zack Snyder said he would do more if they get the rights. So the ball is in their court. Like I've been saying the whole time, it's up. Will Netflix pay the price? Now they likely have more incentive than ever in investing in the brand of Zack Snyder. Ain't nobody checking on Knives Out. I mean, this idea to do a original IP with no A-listers gets 4 films basically out of 166 million. Netflix is going to hope and pray another director can deliver like this under this budget. And usually when you deliver under a lower budget, you get more money. You probably get more money to do DC on Netflix, right? Neo7 says, hashtag sales, ESGL to Netflix. Sell Snyder versus Netflix is the way. Follow the ROEs. We have all the ammunition we need. And you see how Scott Stuber was talking. He knows these numbers. As he said, more Zack, the better. So, yeah, I'm feeling really good with Zack Snyder's relationship with Netflix and the potential.
Say, Salsa. Say.
We're on Scott Stuber watch. The numbers don't lie. Everyone with an agenda seems to be lying. We got Nessa coming in here snatching up memberships. Shout out to Nessa. Welcome to Level 1 membership. Be here Monday, Nessa. It is very clear. All the facts are there. Now, again, is continuing the engagement. They already know what we want, but also let's support what's there, because that's giving Scott Stuber all the momentum to make this happen, man. His own words. Shout out to Marcus Neo7's gifting the membership. Nessa grabbed it. Nessa, thank Marcus when you get a chance. Much appreciated. You see if you can get an interview with Scott Stuber. I mean, that would be cool. You know, on my and that's a cool, it's a cool gesture and everything. I never was in this to interview anyone. That'd be great. That'd be great. I just want to know what Scott Stuber is going to say next, whether it's on my platform or anyone else's. I'm good. We got the clip where he said his formula for everyone to see and hear. So whatever he says next, he already knows. He already knows what we want. The engagement is there. It did the numbers that he was looking for it to do. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's about rocking out part 2, the extended cuts. And let's sell to Netflix, right? Do you think Netflix can get David Ayer's cut of Suicide Squad? Well, I really wish Ayer would play this angle of sale because I think he would have gotten a little further, you know, in this conversation of the Air cut. I don't know what tactic Air is trying to do now. I know the training event is going on, so obviously any way that we can, you know, get the Air cut, we're all down for it, right? That's holding it up with Warner Brothers, we shall see. We shall see. It is raining memberships. Bad Dan gifted another membership, and Alicia, her burner account got it. So welcome, Alicia. Bad Dan said, "Are you out of the trunk now?" Inside joke. I don't know whose trunk. Oh man. So now that we have this proof, like I said, it's about continuing engagement. And that's what we're going to do. Coming up for this platform, as I mentioned, we're doing, it's been a very successful month, start of the year so far for this channel. We're on track. If I follow the formula that got us to 4.4K, I'm sure we'll be at 4.5K next week. The goal is to get 5K by the end of the month. Appreciate the OGs, the ones that supports the live streams. Any newer folks that's finding live streams and upload videos on the channel or the shorts as well. Everyone is very valuable to this platform, so much appreciated. We're going to keep doing what we've been doing on this platform. And like I said, links in the description for the Geek Network channel. That's a hub of upload videos. So I got my reviews and stuff over there. Other clips during the weekday. If you want any updates on any CBM Geek news, check out my Patreon. Appreciate the support over there as well. We got another gifted membership back then. And it hit Socks. And Socks got the gifted membership. Very cool. Very cool. Y'all all be back. If I don't pop up here before the end of this weekend, we will see y'all on Members Monday. And we'll go from there. This is already a success. This is the most successful franchise already. Wow, keep it comic fan. The numbers don't lie. The engagement is there. The assignment is clear. Mikey versus Forever. Catch y'all next week.
Stay tuned.
Sylabdul ink to speak true as he bring the news. Coffee talk, stay brew, kick back, get real comfortable. Here to stay, no on delay, make sure I be's informed. On the road, on the go, playing ball on that pavement floor. It's the lifestyle right now, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Guaranteed all week's going to always be on time. That's my word, y'all heard from Il Divino Vega's mouth. What's the words much more than what these networks talk about?